Bonjour et bienvenue sur DarkOtaku Gaming pour la suite de We Happy Few. La dernière fois, nous avions reçu pour mission de récupérer la poupée au timbré qui vit dans son arbre. D'ailleurs, est-ce qu'on est sur la même map que lui? Dernière mission. Ah non, ça c'est la quête. Et l'objectif de quête, ouais, c'est bien ce qui me semblait, c'est de l'autre côté. Donc on ferait mieux.
Any girl can flatter a man. But if you let him know you see his flaws, and he thinks you still love him, that's rare and precious. I learned that from Arthur. Of course, I really did love him. Maybe because of his flaws.
En même temps, la plupart des gens vont peut-être me dire le contraire en disant non mais c'est pas ça du tout. Mais j'ai toujours trouvé que quand tu sors avec quelqu'un, tu acceptes à la fois ses qualités et ses défauts. C'est pas un prix de l'eau quoi. Vous voyez ce que je veux dire?
Where shall we wander today?
Tu peux pas faire un choix au pif et dire oui je ne choisis de prendre que ses qualités et ses défauts je l'en débarrasserai quand il sortira avec moi.
My nose needs a bath.
Ça c'est une une manière stupide de penser et ça peut vous faire rompre très facilement. Croyez-en mon expérience. À force de vouloir changer les gens, tu finis par te retrouver le bec dans l'eau. Et c'est pas mon expérience à moi, c'est plutôt l'expérience d'un ami et quelqu'un qui a voulu complètement changer sa manière d'être. Du coup, il a plaqué cette dite fille.
You won't get away with this, Dr. Verloc. I've come to stop your evil scheme.
Ha ha! You've fallen into my...
Can't you read? No girls allowed.
Even if one of those girls is a secret agent?
You're an agent of the Special Operations Executive? Prove it.
I've been inside Dr. Verloc's lair.
Shh! Don't say that out loud.
I've met Sergeant Stubbs. And I know what his favourite code is. Do you?
All right. You are a secret agent.
Central needs Peachy to go on a secret mission. It's a very important, very dangerous mission behind enemy lines.
Peachy? You can't expect me to let you take Peachy?
I think we have to ask Peachy whether he wants to go or not. Don't we?
He doesn't want to go, do you, Peachy? Oh. Well, that's very brave of you. No, of course, Peachy. We all know there's a war on. Well, if we don't meet again, it's been an honour to command you. Safe travels, Peachy. He says he'll go with you. God be with you both.
Et voilà.
God, please stop it.
J'ai la poupée. Pardon mais...
think I'll skip the scenic route this time. All off.
C'est bien de voir les changements par rapport au personnage, en sachant que là on avait déjà volé cette poupée Peachy à une bande de marionnettistes qui ne se situe pas du tout là, vu qu'il se situait tout près de... comment? Vu qu'il se situait tout près de... D'ailleurs ça c'est des photos d'Arthur. Et ils l'ont mis en mode démon pour faire croire que voilà, c'est lui qui a volé la poupée. Et plutôt ici, cette maison-là.
Oh, did you get our dolly?
I did. And I don't think you'll have any more trouble with Johnny Bolton.
That's wonderful. Do you want to stay for our show? We'll be able to start it in a few moments, thanks to you.
When did my squirrel come home?
Just now?
Don't disturb me. What did you say? All these things? As my little spendthrift.
Oui, au revoir.
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Can't kill us all! Leave us alone, you bastard!
That's the one who did it!
Mais merde, mais... Ah!
You did it, didn't you?
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il a fallu que ce soit sur la même touche que l'autre?
See you murderer!
It's her. She's the murderer.
Je veux juste retrouver l'endroit pour me casser vite fait.
You did it, didn't you? She's the one who did it.
Ghost!
There they are! Get him!
There's no room for her.
There they are! Get
It's
them!
her.
Voilà. Et je suis totalement à l'opposé.
There's the one.
You can't kill all of us.
Et le camp de commémoration de la victoire, il est pas justement là-bas au bout? Oh bah si, bon on y va. D'ici quelques secondes, tous ceux qui me poursuivent auront oublié pourquoi ils le font. Regardez, ils me poursuivent même pas, ils me voient même plus tellement je suis loin maintenant. Et voilà. Au moins cette fois-ci, au camp de commémoration, on aura plus ce problème. Bon, ellipse. C'est bon, ils m'ont oublié.
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle. Nice to see you, Miss Boyle.
Now's the time to endure, as they say.
Vous pouvez me laisser entrer du coup?
Hello, boys. Keeping us safe?
Next war can't come soon enough, if you ask me, miss. Hope the Jerrys come before my knees go, ma'am.
I'll let the Jerrys know you miss them.
You lot don't appreciate the General, because all you know is the war. But back when I served with him in India, I thought it was funny. Let me tell you what. One fine see boys running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose.
Allons voir s'il y a aussi pour nous un masque là-haut. Pas de souvenir pour nous là-haut, contrairement à Arthur qui avait son souvenir ici.
I hope the General's not in one of his oh poor me moods. It's such a chore dragging him out of them. If he's cheery, I bet he'll give me the letter of transit. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? It's Sally Boyle. I'm not a German infiltrator. Please don't ambush me. Where are they?
Miss Boyle, we weren't expecting you. Harry, why the fuck is the gate open? Excuse my French, ma'am. I told you to close it.
No, Sergeant, you didn't. You said you were going to close it, but you had to go to the loo first.
No, I didn't. I said I'm going to the loo. Why didn't you close the gate?
Boys? Boys, you can close it now if you like.
Right, Harry, close the gate, if you please, whilst I accompany Miss Boyle to the General's office.
Miss Boyle! Oh, won't he be happy to see you?
He's trying to fix the boat again.
The one in the warehouse?
You mean the one in the boathouse, as is, Mom?
They've moved the boat to the water.
And he's got Hardy patching it up. Hardy don't hardly know which end of a boat goes in the water.
If you don't think Hardy's up to it, find me someone who does know boats. Sally!
Suppose you drift away, sir. How are we going to fetch you?
What an unexpected pleasure.
Army officers ought not to be pottering about in boats, sir.
I realise you must be out of Rainbow. You haven't been round in weeks.
Wasn't I around just a few days ago?
Damn it. Oh, Oh, and a friend of mine left the parade without his letter of transit. Now he can't go back to work. Isn't that silly?
Any friend of yours, my dear.
It's been too long, anyway.
Oddest thing, last time I was there, I could swear I heard something that sounded like a cat. But I haven't seen a cat since the war. Have you? Fortunately, I wrote myself a note. Sally's got a baby. What do you suppose that means?
Who knows? Once you hallucinated that you were back in India and you kept saying, "But I don't want to shoot some poor bastard's elephant."
You're as clever a liar as I am. You can lie with the truth.
You're cruel to toy with me, General.
It's Dr. Verloc's baby, isn't it? No wonder you never told him. God knows what he'd do to a baby. You might have told me.
She's not your bloody baby. So what do you care?
Do you remember the children born after the war? We got some of them out, but they made everyone so unhappy.
Can you get us out?
I might be able to get her out if I'm very clever, but no, I can't spare you. What do you think would happen if our beloved Bobbies ran out of blackberry joy? I've a safe house. Remember that abandoned building where you threw me that masquerade ball last year? I've cleaned it up a bit. Bring her there.
I'm not sending her away.
Why not? It's traditional, a single girl in trouble, not equipped to take care of her baby. I'd have thought you'd be grateful. You'll end up in one of Dr. Verloc's glass cells, and even I won't be able to save you. You don't know what it's like to be alone, do you? A girl like you never is.
Elle s'est mis à dos tous les hommes. Ah là là.
All right. I've got the bloody letter of transit. Arthur said he'd let me know when he had the cod liver oil. Oh, I hope he sent me something on the blower. Wait. If the General's got the boat in the boathouse, if I can get it working, maybe I can get us out of here.
Allez au hangar à bateau. Et c'est où ça? J'ai 6. Ça me permet d'avoir quoi? Voleur discret, c'est ce qu'il me faut. Et où est le hangar à bateau? Ah.
Man survives contact with the enemy, you know?
Beaucoup de scénarios. Hein. Moi qui essaie de faire des épisodes plus courts, je crois que j'ai fait des épisodes extrêmement longs ce soir.
the General's Bristol pilot. My God, if I could steal a boat... But does it work?
Miss Boyle! How lovely to see you.
You got the boat in the water. Well, over the water anyway.
It don't leak quite as much anymore. Thing is, the motor don't turn. I mean, forget starting it. The old man's got the only key. I can't even turn it with a wrench. Rusted solid. I'd have to take it apart, but I think I'd never get it back together again.
You know a lot about boats. And you're the only one fixing it up?
Ma'am, I'm a joiner. If you need a door hung, I'm your man. Apparently, that makes me the General's expert on boats.
My dad and I patched up a Bristol pilot when I was a girl.
Is that what sort of boat it is?
Did about 20 leagues, but yeah, it wasn't really white water. So we sold it for a twin diesel schooner. Of course, the Navy requisitioned that for lake patrols. We tried to patch up a Q-boat during the occupation, but we couldn't find a ramjet. I'm not an expert.
Would you happen to know how to fix the motor?
Well, if it's rusted solid, maybe Dr. Faraday would make a new one for me.
You know Dr. Faraday? If the likes of me asked her, she'd probably zap me with one of her satanic devices.
All right, but don't tell the General.
No, ma'am. It'll be our little secret. Won't
Très
the
bien.
General be surprised?
Je peux pas aller là. Et on a un souvenir. Ah, orgueil et préjugés.
I don't know who you're trying to fool.
Mum?
Talking all posh like that. You think Prince Charming's going to come visiting with a glass slipper?
I hope not. He's already married to Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty.
Don't be smart. Nobody likes a smart girl.
Yeah. Pourtant, je préfère de loin une fille intelligente qu'une fille qui fait la belle. Après vous allez dire, oui mais toi t'as pas de goût du coup.
Well, Gwen, we may just make it out of here alive after all. I just need to get Dr. Faraday to make a new boat motor for me. Then I lied my ass off to Hardy. I've never been near a boat, so I'll need to find someone who can tell me how to drive one. And I guess I'll need to steal the General's key to the boat. All right. First things first. Who can tell me about boats? Wait. The air raid shelter. Arthur and I snuck in there once. And then we walked the rail tunnels all the way back to Maidenhome. I should go down there and make sure...
Attends.
Oh, the hatch door is still open. Never hurts to have an escape hatch. Oh. Wouldn't Arthur be pleased if he'd come up with that?
Le bunker.
Who drinks that much whiskey?
Voilà, je crois que ça doit être les militaires qui habitaient ici.
Aziz. Oh, that crazy old pirate. He must know about boats. They can't be hard to find. He's always at the pub.
Parler à la barmaid. Ok, la barmaid c'est où? Je crois que ça doit être là. Hein. Ouais, c'est là, je le vois.
Fly me to the moon, would you?
Je vais m'arrêter ici. On se retrouvera la prochaine fois directement ici, dans ces tunnels. Enfin, pas dans les tunnels, mais bon, vous m'avez compris. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. Je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming. C'était Devil. À plus.